What's up, Star Crew? It's Star Mom here, and I had to get on here and make a video about the hype that is all over the freaking internet, and that is Charlie Kirk. I'm assuming you guys know that Charlie Kirk was assassinated a little over a week ago in a very, very, very violent and gruesome manner in front of his wife and 2 children who are under the age of 5. This was at an event where he was debating college students, which is what he did. He would go around the country and go to different colleges and debate people and try to work out this stuff between the blue and the red, between the left and the right, between the Democrats and the Republicans. He was trying to bridge that two. And people think he was being hateful because they want to take things that he said out of context. Now, I will say this. He said things that were over the top. Like, he would phrase things in a way that, out of context, I feel like he knew out of context that that's what would sound a certain way. But I feel like he was trying to get attention. He was trying to get people's attention because he wanted people to debate him. And unlike lots of people who refuse to listen to the opposing party or, the opposite point of view, like they shut you down and call you names and freaking want to shoot your ass. Unlike them, he wanted to hear it. He would say, prove me. He would say, change my mind. He would tell him, change my mind. If you can tell me something that is more reasonable and logical and rational than the ideas I have, then I will change. So he would let the people that disagreed with him come to the front of the line and take the mic first. He would give these people the microphone for as long as they wanted. I just liked him. I liked him before he was really big. I mean, I was listening to him when he would go around just like public events. He would go to and have the opposite point of view and want to debate people. Some people say that's, what do they call it? Rage bait? I don't know. Yeah, I think he's guilty of that. But I also think that he meant well. And if you would actually take the time to listen to his debates in their entirety and to listen to the things that he's saying with the full thought in mind and not just one little snippet, that's the phrase that he's saying to get your attention, then you would see that he is not a bad person. And I'm not a bad person for liking him. And I'm not a bad person for thinking that it's wrong to think that's wrong to kill him. I mean, people are celebrating this, people. Celebrate, like online cheering that a father was murdered in front of his 2 children and wife. What in the world has happened to the human race? I mean, the devil is everywhere. You people that are celebrating his death like that, the devil has you. I promise you, the devil has a grip on you because that's evil. That's damn right evil. To cheer for somebody's death in a gruesome manner in front of his children and wife. And just people are doing it. People are like, they think it's okay. And they say, oh, well, he was hateful. I don't care if he was hateful or not, which he wasn't. But I don't care if he was. You shouldn't cheer for something like that. So, I'm going to put some snippets that I have on here just to let you see some insight of my point of view. And those of us who like Charlie Kirk, I promise you that if you don't like him, then you have not listened to him enough. don't like him, then you haven't given him a chance. Because he really was a man of God. He really was a good person. He really was wanted equality for everyone. That's why he was against things like DEI and critical race theory. And I mean, he had his personal convictions about like gay marriage and stuff like that, but they were personal, and he acknowledged that they were personal. He didn't think that your personal beliefs and religion should be merged into politics. He understood that there's a separation between church and state. Like, so he would say, like, my personal conviction are that it's wrong for same-sex couples to be together, or that a husband and wife should be a male and a female. I mean, he would say, I don't agree with your personal lifestyle if that's what you choose to do, but I'm not gonna hate you. I'm not gonna do anything. I'll still be your friend. I mean, he had friends that were gay. He just didn't agree with their lifestyle. I mean, it's really, that's a personal thing. You know, what you do in the bedroom is a personal thing. So, I mean, he stood up for gays a lot too. Whenever you would hear one of those radical right-wingers, you know, bashing gay people. He wasn't with the trans movement. I'm not either. Sorry. You should watch some of my other videos. I explain it there. But I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I think it's out of control. So that's all I got. I will see you later. Oh. Staying alive. Oh, that's kind of ironic that that song's the song of the game. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, comment, engage, you know, all that stuff. It's just keep it civil. That's all I ask. Civil, intellectual debate. We don't name call. That's not what we do. That's childish. We don't insult. That's not what we do. We're not attacking someone's personal character. But anyhow, bye-bye.
Hey, Mr. Kirk, thanks for coming out tonight. I got a question for you real quick. Up until about 5 years ago, when gay marriage was legalized nationwide, the conservative movement has been explicitly pro-traditional family. Now, both you and your organization advocate for the acceptance of anti-Christian, immoral lifestyles like homosexuality and transsexuality, going as far to invite drag queens like Lady MAGA to your events. It seems to me and anyone who's paying attention that conservatives just believe whatever liberals believed 5 years ago.
Let me be very clear about my position. My personal position. I'm a Christian first and foremost, then an American, then a constitutionalist, then a conservative. In that order. I believe marriage, biblically, if we want to have a biblical and theological discussion, as articulated in the greatest book ever to exist in the history of the world, the Holy Bible. Marriage in the Holy Bible is one man, one woman. I also do not believe in the sort of rhetoric that some people engage in, that all of a sudden that they say there's no place for gay people in the conservative movement. I do not believe that.
If they are supporting open homosexuality,
so
yeah, no.
I'm going to ask a very respectful question, as respectfully as I can. What does what they do in their private life concern you so much that you have to go up in front of a crowd? And
it is against God. That is
so.
Let
me ask
Are
you
a
question.
Christian or not?
Do we live in a theocracy? Yes or no? No. Do we live in a theocracy?
You said you're a Christian.
I am a Christian. And do you know what? And guess what? I will say this. Part of being a Christian is appropriately interpreting what the theological says for the individual, but also means to be long-suffering and patient and loving and kind. Jesus Christ talked to all people. Jesus Christ went and did his ministry through Judea and Samaria, and he had dinner with tax collectors, and he had dinner with prostitutes, and he did his ministry in every part of the Mediterranean. What it means to be a Christian, my friend, is to be open-minded but firm in your beliefs, so you can have that belief. But if you say there's something inherently wrong with communicating or associating just because they make different personal decisions than you, sir, are not a conservative. Thanks for being here tonight.
Say I'm a transgender male. What age should kids be able to get things like hormone therapy? Because I don't know what's true, what's not.
Tell me, are you comfortable telling me your story?
I've known that since like 3rd grade, and I'm currently 19, almost 20. I've known basically since then. I didn't start going by like a different name until 7th and 8th grade. I just don't know, like, with the whole medical stuff, like what's true, what's not, what's helpful, because I've heard so many different opinions.
First of all, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm going to have an opinion that very few people will ever tell you, which is I want you to be very cautious putting drugs into your system in the pursuit of changing your body. I instead encourage you to work on what's going on in your brain first. I think what you need first and foremost is just a diagnosis. Just someone that is going to listen to what you've gone through, listen to what else is going on. My prayer for you, and again, very few people will say this, I actually want to see you be comfortable in how you were born.
Yeah.
I know that you might not feel that way, but I think that is something that you can achieve. I think that with the right team and the right people, you don't have to wage war on your body. You can learn to love your body.
Okay, y'all got me. I found a video of Charlie Kirk spewing hate, and he was being racist towards a black woman. So I got to share it, just like how I share everything else.
Unfortunately, in the black community, dads are the most absent of any community. About 2/3 of all black youth will be raised without a stable father around. And I know it's crazy, right? And that little precious angel of yours deserves to have a father around. You know, for daughters and for sons, it's different things. For a daughter, that's a father figure to look up to say that is how a man should act, and someone that I ought to one day marry, someone that will protect me from a vicious world, and someone that makes me understand what strength and not brutality looks like, what justice but not revenge looks like. To have a father figure is a silent way of forming a child to be a mature citizen. And unfortunately, as we've removed dads from families, government has come in and has taken the place. So some people need help and they need social assistance. All of that should be about incentivizing the dad staying around, not the dad leaving. Unfortunately, with welfare, you can get more money for single mother assistance.
This is very true.
And so right, you agree. We're actually subsidizing single motherhood more than we are subsidizing family formation. The #1 objective of any social welfare program should be, how do we keep the family together and put dads back in the family?
Yes.
That was the person y'all said that was racist and hated black people. I don't know about y'all, but you can't turn hate on or off. And a racist person would never call you and your family beautiful. Like, that's who y'all said hated black people. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, the more I go down this rabbit hole, the more I just get like re-pissed off all over again. Cause I just get like the videos of folks celebrating and all of that just come back in my head. And the people who were saying, I'm celebrating because he hated black people. I'm celebrating because he was racist to us. And I come across videos like that and I'm like, huh? Like,
the filth, I mean the straight up filth, that y'all gonna actually make this into a racial issue. This man was assassinated where the whole world can see. I don't care how you feel about him. For you to try to justify is sickening. There is no, how you gonna justify that? How you gonna justify that? Then you got the audacity to try to make this man out to be a racist. Are you kidding me? These are people who call themselves Christians. These are people who call themselves prophetic voices. And you're literally getting on your platform talking about this man was a racist. This man hated black people. You are a bold-faced liar. I don't care how you feel personally. You're not going to get me to believe that Charlie Kirk did not belong to Jesus. That man is my brother in Christ. A lot of y'all is employees of Satan. Y'all got these large platforms, but y'all father is the devil. When you're on this digital platform, you can always say something that could be triggering or that could be considered hateful to somebody, especially if they find it to be offensive. Just because something is offensive does not mean that person is racist. Just because something is offensive does not mean that person is promoting hate. It just means it offended you. But the truth does offend people. Y'all do know that, right?
Charlie Kirk did not spread hate. Y'all just hated the truth that he spread. Y'all hated that you could not debate him. and he knew his stuff.
I want to show a clip of Charlie Kirk being a racist for 2 minutes straight.
Give me one thing that white people and black people have different biologically.
Don't change the question of this, like DNA-wise, we are different.
No, we're not. That's a lie. It has been disproven. Front page of National Geographic 6 months ago. Racism created by society. If you look at DNA independently in a science laboratory, they cannot distinguish between a black person or a white person if they look at just the DNA, because the only difference is the melanin. It has been disproven. Race is a social construct that I want to break out of.
And I want to give Charlie some credit here, okay? Back in 2019, Charlie Kirk helped a lot of young blacks get to the White House. He changed a lot of their lives. A lot of them never imagined going to the White House, and Charlie helped hundreds of young black boys and girls go to the White House. Charlie, thank you for that.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, man.
So for people who want to call Charlie a racist, kiss my black ass, excuse my language. Charlie Kirk is not a racist.
See, you got an anti-DEI shirt on, so this is about to get good.
Well, instead of debating DEI, why don't you define it?
Got you. So diversity, equity, and inclusion.
I know what that means.
Okay, my fault.
I would say DEI stands for didn't earn it.
Ooh. Didn't earn it. You've been working on it. I honestly believe that the fact that you got to this point where you was already unrepresented on these campuses already shows that you did actually earn to get those fundings, did actually earn to get that exclusivity tailored to you.
Let's try to find some common ground.
Okay.
Do you think people should be hired based on their race or their competency?
I don't think that. I think they should be race.
Which one?
My fault. Sorry. My fault. I think that they should be hired based on their competency, not their race.
We totally agree, right?
Okay.
So what DEI does in practice, not in theory, is it focuses on race more than competence. And
Okay.
that is our concern.
Okay.
And so what I want, and you seem, very passionate about a lot of things, and you obviously have skills. For your life, I want you always to be judged on the content of your character, not the color of your skin. Where DEI says, no, we're actually going to care more about skin color than competency. And so what we want is an America based on merit, America based on how hard you work, an America based on what you bring to the table, not just what you look like.
But look at that racism going out. Boy, Charlie, racist like a mud, ain't he? Y'all shut the front door. It's only idiotic people that think Charlie's a racist, because the thing is that for some reason there's something on the inside of black people. Not all. I got to say that every time, because y'all be like, you hate black people. I'm black. How am I going to hate myself, you fool? It's something on the inside of black people that when they hear white people say a fact, it make them feel some type of way. We talk about this in the barbershop. We talk about this among black people, how violent the community is, how people want to move out. They seek out this ghetto stuff. They say all these different things and let a white person say the same thing. Now the person is a racist.
Charlie Kirk was infuriated when this clueless leftist gave the most outrageous answer to a question so simple, even a child could have answered it.
I guess it's the most important question, and you know it's coming. What is a woman?
A woman is somebody who identifies and performs with what society agrees with as a woman. It's not a safe world for trans people.
It's not a safe world for those of us that criticize trans people. Trans people won't stop going into female locker rooms and stealing female medals and then penalizing people for not using the right pronouns. We are fine with live and let live. The trans alphabet mafia, they want to say live and let us rule. You must use our pronouns. You must allow us into your locker room. You must allow us into your sporting competition. If not, you're a bigot and we're going to penalize you. I don't care if you want to go wear a dress by yourself. Go ahead, knock yourself out. But if you're going to force me to use pronouns that aren't true, teach my kids things that are materially or biologically false, then we have a serious problem.
All I'm saying is that these people just want to exist.
And we will exist in reality.
Charlie Kirk was just shot and is now passed away while he was debating at the Utah Valley College. And this happened while we've been streaming. I've literally been editing a video. I'm about to upload it right now. And I'm literally stunned. Like, what is going on, dude? For speaking the truth, that's what happened? Are you fucking kidding me right now? If you watch me daily, we don't really get political in this room. We're all about positivity, makeup, sarcasm, jokes, trolling, clapping back, being fun. Okay, this is a grown man who fought for the truth, who went all around our country debating people of all walks of life, walks of religion, walks of sexuality. He debated everybody. And if you're in here saying it wasn't the truth, you are a loser, okay? You are one of those people who doesn't want to live in reality. You want to live in your weird little brain up here. Okay? You are delusional. You are not right in the head. Okay? So any of you weirdos coming in here, Charlie fought for the truth. He debated people all over this country. And he didn't care what you were. He still had a conversation with everybody. Why did I respect him? Because he knows reality.
Don't care what his political beliefs were. I don't care what he felt. I care about the fact that a man was gunned down in front of 2 of his children who are 5 years of age or less. That he's dead at the age of 31. That his wife is a widow. That his children are fatherless. Because his ideas and his beliefs differed from somebody else, apparently. And then I'm going online and I'm seeing people celebrating it. Shame. Shame on you. Mr. Charlie Kirk, who had been going from campus to campus, simply debating his ideas against those who might differ from him. That's all. I don't give a damn who you are. Black, white, or anything in between. You're a human being. That's your fellow man and fellow woman out there. That's your fellow brother and fellow sister out there. You got no business thinking like that. Don't care what his political beliefs were.
I don't know why it's like this, but it's just the way it is, and it's the way it's always been. You don't ever know the impact of someone's life on the world until they're gone. And then you can see the massive hole that is left when they're taken from you, and the world is experiencing that with Charlie Kirk right now. But even I am shocked at how Charlie's legacy and dominance of culture extends to virtually every corner of the globe, spreading light in the darkness. But there's something else remarkable about what's happening right now with the memory of Charlie Kirk, and we're just getting started. Around the globe, there are memorials to Charlie Kirk that are popping up. I think it's worth stating that the political assassination of Charlie Kirk has officially backfired. He's getting more powerful, and that's what happens with the martyr.
Words of wisdom for everyone today.
Grammar matters more than people realize.
Words of wisdom for today.
Learn how to say words backwards.
I don't know if they were the
Words of wisdom for today.
Power shows the man. You want to find out a lot about somebody, give him a bunch of power. Power shows the man.
Your words of wisdom for today.
Wise man loves to be corrected. Anyone that wants to replace error with truth is wise.
Hi, Will. What are your words of wisdom for today?
To know the road ahead, ask those coming back.
And where are we?
We're in an elevator. I like your hat.
Baby, what are your words of wisdom for today?
Lost time is never found again.
Babe. What are your words of wisdom for today?
He who lies with dogs will rise with fleas. To taste your words before you spit them out.
Right here. Yeah.
I do need to get a haircut.
What are your words of wisdom for today? What are your words of wisdom for today?
Counting other people's sins does not make you a saint.
What are your words of wisdom for today?
My words of wisdom? Speed is only useful if you're going in the right direction.
That's good.
But wisdom listens.
That's deep, babe. Anything else?
God bless the USA.
Charlie died far too early. He was also ready to die. There was nothing he was putting off. There was nothing that was too hard or too painful, or nothing that he just felt like he didn't want to do it. He left this world without regrets. But I will miss him. I will miss him so much because our marriage and our family were beautiful. And they still are. The greatest cause in Charlie's life was trying to revive the American family. But Charlie's mission, above all, was aimed directly at those who aren't married. Charlie passionately wanted to reach and save the lost boys of the West. The young men who feel like they have no direction, no purpose, no faith, and no reason to live. The men wasting their lives on distractions, and the men consumed with resentment, anger, and hate. Charlie wanted to help them. He wanted them to have a home with Turning Point USA. And when he went onto campus, he was looking to show them a better path. My husband, Charlie, he wanted to save young men just like the one who took his life. On the cross, our Savior said, "Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do." That man, that young man, I forgive him. I forgive him because it was what Christ did and is what Charlie would do. The answer to hate is not hate. The answer we know from the gospel is love, and always love. Love for our enemies and love for those who persecute us. The world needs Turning Point USA. And so I promise you today, every part of our work will become greater. I am tremendously honored to be the new CEO of Turning Point USA. I do not take that lightly. Charlie and I were united in purpose. His passion was my passion, and now his mission is my mission. Everything that Turning Point USA built through Charlie's vision and hard work, we will make 10 times greater through the power of his memory. And yes, campus events will continue, and we will continue to hold debates.
I want this message to go out to the whole world. How strange is it, so far away from the USA, that we should feel such sadness? How strange is it that one man alone affected all of us so intimately? How is it that one man inspired a whole generation of fresh leaders, young and old? There will not be another man like Charlie Kirk.
Praise God that our president realizes what a man he was.
Reason why the dress for the man is the same at a wedding and a funeral.
Charlie Kirk explains the real meaning behind a man's wedding suit.
Because you're saying goodbye to your previous self. The woman is the icon, the symbol of beauty, almost always in all white, right? Ascendant. The man is usually in black and white, like he's attending somebody's death, because it is his death. It's the death of the bachelor mindset. It's the death of promiscuity. It's the death of the wandering eye. It's the death of immoral behavior. It's the death of texting girls casually. It's the death of I get to do what I want to do. It's the death of just going to the bar with friends. It's the death of acting like an infant. It's the death of playing video games till 1 a.m. And it's the birth of a man.
If anyone deserves to get tears in his eyes, it's Charlie. No one has worked harder than Charlie for this.
We gotta hear some words here from you, Charlie. You put all this together, my man. Let's hear it.
I am just humbled by God's grace.
My friend Charlie Kirk carried that torch, and it is ours to pick up.
I love you so much.
I love you.
You're my best friend.
Well, God bless you guys. Talk to you soon.